day 61 of the 100 Days of Me challenge. Welcome. Uh, Today has been an emotional day for me and my family. My mother-in-law, who lives with us, passed away last night, and yeah, so it's been it's been an interesting day. Very emotional, and so I do try to be with my wife as much as I can, and also try to stay busy to kind of keep my mind off of it a little bit too. You know, the two types of events that are always very emotional for me are funerals and weddings. Those two are very emotional for me. I'll share with you a little bit about sort of the first time that I was really hit emotionally when it comes to a funeral was when my dad passed away. You see, I lived like 20 something years without my parents. My brother and I migrated to America when I was 12 years old. He was 19 years old. So two young boys. Our our parents had to stay back in Vietnam. They couldn't escape out of Vietnam. But anyways, so I lived for 20 something years without my parents, and 10 years ago, my this is after my parents have came to America already. Anyways, my dad had a heart attack, and we took him to the hospital. And we ended up doing a triple bypass. He ended up doing a triple bypass. And before he went into his surgery, I wanted to say I love you to him. And my brother was standing next to me, and I said, "We love you, Dad." And walking out of that ICU room, I was like, oh, like, why couldn't you just say I love you to him? And and so in my mind I was thinking, well, most people make it out of the surgery alive, so I'll tell him I love you when he makes it out. Well, he, after the surgery, he got into a coma, and passed away a month and a half later. So I never had a chance to say I love you to my dad. And I grew up, in our family. I mean, when I was growing up, I don't think any of us have said the word "I love you" to each other. I don't ever remember hearing that from my parents, for sure, especially from my dad, because he's always a very hard dad. Like he believes in negative reinforcement, right? And anyway, so when he passed away, I took it pretty hard. Gosh, I mean, I was just crying a lot through that. And at the end of, my grieving with my dad, the airplane, you see that? There's an airport next to me over here, so that's why the airplane is super close by. Anyways, so as a result of my dad's passing away, I told myself that I would never hold back my love for my family ever again, or love for anybody around me ever again. And so gosh, now I'm very expressive when it comes to love. To make sure that everyone in my family knows I love them. Make sure my friends know that I love them. Hey, John. Making sure that, making sure my kids know that I love them for sure. And with the passing of my mother-in-law last night, it just like reminds me again how important it is for us to show love to each other, right? How important it is for us to show love to especially those that are near to us. because we really don't know when is our last moments with them, right? You know, we're not guaranteed that we'll have the next hour with them. We're not guaranteed that we'll not have the next day with them, or the next week, or the next month, or the next year, right? We'll never guarantee any of those things. And so, you know, when we are with our family, you know, yeah, like our gift of being present with them is so important, and you know, and us expressing our love is so important. So I just wanted to share that with you today. You know, definitely go out there, let your family know that you love them so much. Don't you know, don't let a day go by without don't let a day go by without you know, expressing love. Okay. All right. So with that, I'm gonna do my push-ups next. If you haven't yet started yours, you know, your day one can start today. So for me, it's day 61. 100 days of meditation, exercise, and self-expression. And self-expression could be anything that lifts you up, that inspires you. For me, it's doing these kind of videos and you know, and yeah, and expressing my my thoughts and ideas, and you know, whatever that comes up for me for that day. So, all right, let's do our push-ups. Ready? Okay. Let me set the camera down. Okay. Oh, 61. Awesome. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.